Welcome, everyone. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here today. We're going to jump right into a highly requested topic, directly from your LPU Basic Computer Skills syllabus. Today, we're tackling Unit 6, which is all about working with Windows Explorer. If you want to absolutely master this topic for your upcoming exams, and honestly just really understand how your computer operates on a fundamental level, you are in exactly the right place. Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever felt totally frustrated trying to find, copy, move, or just manage a simple file or folder on your computer? I mean, I think we can all relate to that sudden panic, right? When an important document just seems to vanish into thin air right before a deadline, or when your desktop becomes this cluttered, chaotic mess of icons. It literally happens to the best of us. But here is the real question for you. Do you know which tool in Windows is actually used to easily manage all those folders, search for missing files, and control your different computer settings? Just think about it for a quick second. What is that central hub? Well, the answer is the absolute star of our explainer today, Windows Explorer. So, here is our roadmap for today. 1. We'll cover Windows Explorer basics. 2. Navigating the interface. 3. The control panel settings. 4. Helpful Windows accessories. And 5. We'll wrap it up with the college assignment example, to put it all into perspective. Let's kick things off with Section 1, Windows Explorer Basics. So, what exactly is it? At its core, Windows Explorer is a tool used to browse and manage files, folders, and drives on a computer. You can think of it as the ultimate giant filing cabinet for your entire system. When you open it up, you're basically looking directly at the foundational structure of your computer's brain. Literally every document, every downloaded picture, every single drive is accessed through this one unified interface. And this list brilliantly illustrates what you can actually achieve with it. Look at these capabilities. You can easily view files and folders, you can create brand new folders to keep your life organized, copy or move files around seamlessly, search for absolutely anything you might have misplaced, and access completely different drives, like a USB flash drive or a bulky external hard drive. This is exactly where you'll do all the heavy lifting for organizing your college work. It's your ultimate control center for data. Moving right along to Section 2, Navigating the Interface. First up on the visual tour is the Taskbar. This is that horizontal bar typically found resting at the very bottom of your Windows desktop. Its main job? To show you all your currently running applications and important quick glance options like your Wi-Fi signal or battery status. It's perfectly designed to help you switch between different open apps super smoothly without ever losing your place. Next, sitting proudly on that very taskbar is the Start button. Now, the absolutely crucial point here is that this button is the gateway to literally everything on the computer. Whenever you feel lost or whenever you just need to open a brand new program, your mouse should immediately go to the Start button. It's the easiest, most reliable way to access your programs, apps, and the deeper Windows system options. And when you finally open a program or a folder, you'll see this right here, the title bar. This is the horizontal bar across the very top of whatever window you happen to have open. Its job is super simple, but incredibly important. It simply displays the title of your current program or window. It ensures you always know exactly what you are looking at, which totally helps avoid any confusion when you're multitasking and have a dozen different things open at once. All right, let's shift gears to Section 3, the control panel settings. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this concept of the engine room. Moving beyond just organizing your files, the control panel is where you step up and take total command of the system itself. If Windows Explorer is your simple filing cabinet, the control panel is the master mechanic's garage where you can pop the hood and fine-tune exactly how your machine operates. Your Unit 6 syllabus explicitly lists 10 distinct settings you really need to know for the exam. Let's run through them quickly. First, you have game controllers, obviously for configuring your gaming hardware. Then, you can adjust your keyboard typing speed and tweak your mouse click sensitivity. There's telephony for your communication setups, and user accounts, which is huge for managing exactly who has login access to your computer. You also have accessibility options, which we are going to touch on more in just a second. Font management to completely change how your text looks, plug and play for instantly recognizing any new hardware you plug in, mobile computing features, and finally, power management, which dictates exactly how your laptop battery performs. All of these incredibly powerful tweaks are housed right there in the control panel. Next up is Section 4, Helpful Windows Accessories. Your syllabus highlights 3 major built-in accessories you need to remember. You have multimedia tools for handling all your audio and video playback. Then you have the Accessibility Wizard, which is amazing because it helps set up the computer for users with different physical needs. And finally, the Magnifier. Let's actually look a bit closer at that last one because it's incredibly practical for everyday use. The Magnifier is a tool that literally enlarges the content right there on your screen. This is a perfect example of how Windows tries to accommodate absolutely everyone. Imagine you're studying late at night, your eyes are tired, and the screen text is just way too small to read comfortably. You don't have to squint or strain your eyes, you just fire up the Magnifier tool, zoom right in, and instantly make the content crystal clear and accessible. It's a real lifesaver. And that brings us to Section 5, the college assignment example. Let's move to and see how this all builds into a real-world scenario. Because, it's one thing to just memorize these tools from a textbook, but it's a completely different thing to see them actually in action. Let's walk through this little story together. Imagine you have a massive, super important college assignment due tomorrow. Step 1, you open Windows Explorer and create a brand new folder called My College Assignment just to keep yourself sane and organized. Step 2, you dive into your research and save all your downloaded PDF files directly into this new folder. Step 3, as you start organizing your thoughts, you use Explorer to move and copy your files around. Step 4, oh no, panic sets in, you lose a critical document. But it's no problem at all, because you just use the Windows search feature to instantly track it down. And finally, Step 5, you've been working for hours, your hand is cramping up and your eyes are completely exhausted. So what do? You open the control panel to quickly adjust your mouse scrolling speed to something more comfortable, and you turn on the magnifier to read a really tiny graph. Do you see how all of that connects? All these isolated tools we just talked about unite to create one smooth, highly productive workflow. To wrap things up today, I have put together this handy summary table. This slide right here, this is basically your ultimate cheat sheet for Unit 6. If you remember these tool-to-function pairings, your basic foundation for the exam is going to be rock solid. Let's review it real quick. Windows Explorer is for browsing files and folders. The taskbar shows you're running applications. The Start button opens your programs and options. The control panel handles all your system settings. Search helps you find lost items, and the magnifier enlarges your screen content. Take a mental snapshot of this table right now. And that officially brings us to the end of our explainer today. But before we go, I have to ask, do you also want the important questions and answers for this unit? Let me know down in the comments. Also, before you click away, I want you to think about this. If Windows Explorer is our main digital filing cabinet today, how do you think artificial intelligence will completely change how we organize our files tomorrow? Ponder that as you study tonight. If this explainer helped you out, please drop a like, share it with your classmates so they can ace the exam too, and definitely hit subscribe to Learn with Vaishali for more. Keep learning, and I will see you in the next one.